Hello and welcome back to my channel, The Rainbow Aura Angel. Today we are going to be doing a pick a card reading. So if you are new to pick a card readings, you are going to pause the video and give yourself a moment to pick between these three piles. This is pile number 1, this is pile number 2, and this is pile number 3. Give yourself a moment to consider what pile you're most drawn to. The timestamps will be in the description box below of when your pile starts. Let's get right into the reading collective. Hello and welcome, pile number 1. All right, collective, this is your crystal for today if you chose this pile. All right, let's get right into the reading for you guys. Let's pick your cards. What messages does Spirit have for you today? Spirit, what messages do we have for pile? We have one card. Let's get another few cards, and I won't look at them yet. Okay, that one wanted to come out. All right, so I have pre-chosen 3 cards, and then we will get more cards after. So the first card that I found was Warrior Woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? So with this card, there is something where you have been called to do something, and it is your time to step up and show yourself, because this warrior woman, she is just showing herself briefly, but you need to remove this Excalibur and swing the Excalibur and strike up conversation. I'm hearing strike up conversation and show yourself. Be authentic. What is your deepest calling? What have you been putting on the back burner? Has it been yourself? Has it been a project? Has it been your calling for years to do something and you just keep ignoring it? It is time to really try. And I just feel like you have the protection, you have the armor. You don't need to be scared. If you fall, you can just get back up again because you're protected and you're strong and you're standing tall. It is your time to shine and be divine, collective. All right, and the next card that I got that flew out was Play. Wow, look at that sun. So beautiful. I feel like you've climbed a lot of mountains and you've gone through a lot of trials and tribulations. And now you're kind of at a time where you can be playful with your ideas. You can answer your calling, but be playful with it. You have the power. You have the energy. You have the ability. Your cup is going to overflow. Have fun. Celebrate. Don't be so serious. And that's the thing. It's just about having that balance and not being too hard on yourself. Being that warrior, but also being that goddess of receiving. And just being and having fun with this idea and being playful with it. It doesn't need to be so serious. You can just relax. And yes, you have to do work, but you don't have to do it in a way where it's toxic and energetically pulling you around. There's just something here with, there can be lightful playness even though you're working hard. And your next card is Dance with Life. Wow, and there's the moon through the portal. Exactly. Do something to change your energy. All right, collective. So with this card, I'm hearing that like you have been trying to run in sand. And you're kind of sinking because you're running too fast, and then you're going deeper into the sand because you're rushing too much. And now if you're just dancing and lightly walking through the sand and light on your feet and not trying to rush everything, that's the easier way through the sand. And you're making a pattern with this sand of energy. And there's this beautiful energy of like give and take, of working hard, but being playful with it. It's kind of your time to just receive and do things in a way where it's balanced, and you're not doing things to harm yourself. You're not doing things in a way where your mental health is depleting. You're doing things in a way where you're still giving love to yourself. Whatever this idea is, you energetically putting this lighthearted playfulness with this task or idea is allowing yourself to get to your goal faster than if you're running or trying to rush everything. I am hearing for some of you, maybe you work very hard, or you have multiple jobs and you're kind of always on the go. And you're like, I can't stop. I can't be playful with this. But that is a lie. There is always 10 minutes in your day where you can kind of change up your routine or what you do and do it in a playful way where you're kind of like your main character of your life, where you are the main character. And you're romanticizing your life and implementing little techniques and implementing little things in your daily routine where now it's enjoyable. And that is what you're supposed to do. You're meant to enjoy this idea. You're not meant to rush or stress or overwhelm yourself with this idea, because it is a beautiful, lighthearted idea, and you don't need to rush that. Every human is always in a rush or go, 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 and I have to be on my phone, I have to do this, I have to answer every call. You don't. And if you're in a job where you literally have no time for yourself, you got to move some things around, especially if you've been with this workplace for a long time. You need to maneuver something, like you need to take a day off or something. And if you have a whole bunch of sick days that you never use, maybe it's time to use a sick day. The whole workplace isn't going to fall apart if you take a day off. And sometimes you need to do that. You need to find a day for yourself, because if you do not pick a day to relax for yourself, your body will pick one for you. All right? Let's get your next card here, collective. What do we have for the collective? Oh, that one wanted to come out. We have mirror. Who or what is triggering you? Okay, yeah. So with this card, collective, there is some self-reflection that is needing to happen, and some reflection in general of who or what is bothering you so much. And it was 11:11 on the timer as I said that. There could be some energies around you that are very stressful for you, and it's not a fair energetic match. And I feel like there's a lot of give, and then you're not receiving anything back. It is time to use your discernment of who is going to be in your next chapter, or who is bothering you, or who you don't want to be around. You really need to take some time to reflect on yourself in your routines and kind of focus on yourself, but you also need to reflect on who you're around that drains your energy. Because if there's other people around trying to drain your energy and make you feel bad about yourself or make you feel like you can't make it, these people really need to go somewhere else. Get a new energy somewhere else. Because it is not your time. It is not your time, because it is not your burden anymore. You need to answer your calling. You can't be answering other people's callings, because they're not even answering it themselves. It's like, ring, ring, hello, who's there? No one, because they're not even helping you with what they need. They just expect you to do everything. And that is not okay. You're going to decline calls. You're going to block people. You're going to move on from people, and that is okay. Because if someone is making it so you cannot progress into your future and your dreams, they're not for you, collective. Like, I'm sorry, not sorry. This is not someone that needs to be around you anymore. You're meant to relax. You're meant to play. You're meant to dance with life. You're meant to have a good energy. And if there's all these things around you, swirling around you, that are not your problems, realize that and say that to people. Say, when someone asks you for something that you cannot give them, or it's going to put you in a bad place financially, spiritually, energetically, just say no. No is a complete sentence. And yeah, they might, holler and freak out and be like, oh, you're not helping me. So what? When is the last time they helped you? Seriously, think about it. When is the last time this person that is trying to bring you down has helped you? You probably can't even think about it. You can't even think of the last time. And they could have done something for you, but then you paid them back literally that day. It's like, oh, can you go pick this up for me? Yeah, sure. And then you pay them for it. Or when you pick something up for them, you don't see the money for 6 months. And it could only be $20. And it's the principle of it. It's just rude. It doesn't matter if this is a parent or a family member or a coworker or friend. You need to focus on yourself, because you walk in your own shoes at the end of the day, and you can't keep trying to help people that don't want to help themselves. Let's get your next card here, collective. Spirit, what is the last card we need for the collective? What advice do we need for them? We have awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. Yep. It is your time to let go of what holds you down, and then you will rise into your highest awakening that you have ever had. This awakening is going to be a big one, collective. Something that is just magical. And it's like you're in a new realm after you release this toxic person and dance with life and play and let yourself be that main character and not shun yourself away or shy away from fears of a new beginning. You are integrating into something beautiful that no one can stop. The haters can't stop you. You can't see the haters because you got shades on and you're protected and you see through the veil now. And they don't see things how you see them. And that is your protection. You are aligned. You are spiritually awakened. You know where you're going. You're resting. You're letting yourself release. And you're just trusting. It's like a trust fall with the universe. You know where you're meant to be. It is okay. You don't need to fear anymore. This darkness does not have a hold on you anymore. You're rising up, even when you're resting. Have some rest. Have some time to play. Have that balance. It is time to answer your deepest calling and let go of the burdens of others, because you are going to have an awakening and they are going to have a reckoning. It is time. You are here and you are integrating. All right, collective, that is all I have for pile number 1 today. So the general message of the reading is, it is time to do what is best for you. It is time to answer your deepest calling. It is time to let yourself have rest, let yourself have balance. Celebrate with people that are meant to be around you. Reflect on what needs to be changed within yourself and what needs to be changed in your environment. It is your time to awaken. You aligning, you releasing, you finding this balance, and letting yourself just be and have that inner child come out to play sometimes is overflowing your abundance. And you're awakening and you're realizing things and you're going into this new chapter without these burdens holding you down. It is time to dance. It's time to play. It's time to answer your calling. It is your life. You have one life that we know of, but make the most of it. At least you tried. Even if you fail, at least you could say you tried. But I don't think you're gonna fail, collective, because you have come so far. And it is your time to shine and be divine. And you're reflecting right now. There's like a month period right now, or like 2 to 3 weeks to a month, where you're reflecting on everything that you've been through in your entire life. And it is time for a new chapter, to be divine, to be protected. And you are protected. Now is the time. You don't need to be scared anymore, and you don't have to apologize for choosing yourself. It is your life. Other people had their chance to change their life. They chose wrong. They chose to keep being in the loop, in the cycle. You're breaking out of that cycle. And you're not letting those people hold you back anymore, because they do not want to help themselves. So it is your time to shine, your time to be divine, your time to relax and play and do things in a way that brings you joy. Don't rush so much. Rest, release, reflect, and write down a list of what you want to do and what you want to integrate. If you achieved your dreams, write down what you would do if you achieved your dreams, like what your schedule would be like, and start implementing that schedule and walk out of that fear and that energetic hole that wants you stuck and stay stagnant. It is your time to reflect and know what you need. Make the motions, make the actions, and the rest will come easily. All right, I am sending you so much love, collective, pile number 1. I will be posting pick a card readings all for the month of November. If you resonated with this reading or wanted to leave a comment down below, feel free. And I will see you in the next reading. Thank you so much. Sending light to you and love and abundance. Thank you. Bye. Hello and welcome, pile number 2, to your reading. Today we are going to be getting some messages from the universe. If you chose this pile, this is your crystal that you chose, is a citrine. And we'll just put that right here on top of the little flower. All right, let's get right into your reading. We are going to be getting some messages from the universe and some advice you're needing this week or what is to come. All right, let's get right into the reading, collective. All right, so let's get your cards ready here. All right, Spirit, what do we have? Oh, okay, this one wanted to come out. All right, let's get 2 more before I look at them. Let's get another card. What do we have for the collective, Spirit? Oh my goodness. What messages do we have for the collective, Spirit? We have that one. Oop, that one flew out. Okay, let's put that one there. And we'll get some more after. Let's get the first 3 cards that came out. So the first card that came out is when I merge my desire with faith, I can take action from a place of peace rather than control. All right, collective. So yes, with this desire that you have, you need to trust. You need to be faithful. You need to understand that with desires, you need to believe in it. You need to believe in your dreams. That's why they have that saying. It's like, believe in your dreams, because believing in your dreams manifest them into reality. Making the steps in the right direction, climbing the hills that need to be climbed, sliding down the hills that need to be slid down. It is an up and down motion. Things get good, things go down, things get good, things go down, and that is okay. That is part of life. But you're going to keep trying, and you're going to take action in a way where you trust and you believe in yourself. If you can't believe in yourself, how is anyone else going to believe in you? It is time to believe in yourself. You don't have to control everything in every little aspect. Just trust and believe. Everything else will come in good timing. All right, let's get your next card that I got out of here. The next card that came out is to begin the practice of allowing. I must get out of the way and let spirit give me direction. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of hills and mountains you want to climb, but I feel like you just gotta push those aside a little bit and let yourself slide down this time and release. And you need to allow things to come in divine timing, in a natural flow of life. Nothing happens overnight. You can't climb a mountain in a day. Like, you could, but you'd be exhausted by the end of it. You have to set up camp. You got to take time to rest. You got to trust that you're going to get there. It's just about the right timing. Being connected to the moon, making manifestations connected to the moon phase, doing spell work or light work connecting to the moon phase. If you look up your month, day, and year of birth, ask what moon phase it was that day and connect with that moon phase. Do spell work with that moon phase. That will connect you to the divine. And it allows you to trust and to try. But there's just something here with allowing things to come at the divine and correct timing. And your next card is, when I'm in a state of appreciation, I'm in a vibrational alignment with my true love nature. And as you know, collective, if you've been with us for a while, 2 birds is manifestations, confirmation. Birds or 2 birds especially is confirmation. In moon phases, we're just talking about moon phases. You know, you could be a waxing gibbous, a waxing crescent, and you're connected to something more beautiful than you know. You need to be grateful. You need to take time. It's okay. Everything's going to be okay, collective. Like, I'm feeling this really anxious energy of like you needing to know direction or needing to know exactly what to do. And I just want you to take a breath right now. And just think about all your past ventures that you have done, all your past manifestations that you've tried to get into the world and that you have achieved. They did not come overnight. Some of them could have, but not everything is going to be right on time, but it will be in divine timing. And it'll all make sense at the end. Trust me. Trust the universe. Be grateful for what you already have achieved. You can't do things all in one day. It's okay to be a process. And this love is going to come in at the right time. True love with yourself and with another person is coming in. And it is okay that it's a slow burn. For some of you, I'm hearing that you could really want love and connection. And, you know, with this reading, you could have been like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to see love. And like, I need to know like who's in love with me, or if this is going anywhere, or what's happening. And it's okay. Things are okay to have a slow burn. You don't need to be in a relationship like the week after you meet them. Sometimes it's better to be friends first, get to know the person, See if you like them rather than always focused on, do they like me? Do they like me? Well, do you like them? Are they a good person? Do they care about you? True love is coming in, but you need to be patient and you need to not rush into things, because some of you could be wanting a relationship so quick, and maybe for the wrong reasons. I'm hearing like maybe you could have had a codependent relationship before. And if you don't know what that means, you should look it up. And it's just something you need to work on and understand that you're an individual and the other person is an individual. And working together through that relationship, having a slow burn, and then it becomes a beautiful fire at the end. You just really need to slow down and don't overwhelm yourself, because I'm really feeling this anxious energy of stress and just like, I need to know what's going on right now. And when you force things too much, it's like holding on to a rope, and it's like a rope that's trying to get away, and it's like burning your hand, and you're like holding on to it because you need to have control. And then once you let go of it, the rope like goes to where it needs to go, and the chips fall where they may, and then your hand can heal. And then, maybe someone comes along and sees this rope burn on your hand, and they're like, oh my gosh, are you okay? And they like tend to this rope burn that you're trying to hold on to so tightly, and they heal you and they help you heal, and you heal yourself, but they help you in a different way that you've never experienced before. A loving energy that you've never experienced, that you didn't know could exist. And it's from you letting go of trying to control everything that this love and calm energy comes in, because you're not freaking out all the time, because you're not emanating that energy of lack almost. When you're trying to control everything, like, oh, I need this, need that. Oh my gosh, what's happening? Blah, blah, blah. That emanates a frequency of lack, and that you don't have something. So being grateful and letting the universe do its thing and have divine timing is the best thing you can do for yourself to receive your abundance and to receive your love. Okay, let's get 2 more cards for you, collective. What other cards do we need? We have, I let an inner sense of quiet multiply each day as I strengthen my faith in the love of the universe. Yep. Look at all these hands that aren't holding on to things. They're just letting go. Letting the leaves fall where they may. Letting the chips fall where they may. And it's a calm energy. Releasing. And this is a timeless reading. And if you come across this reading, we are in November. And it's the fall season right after October. The leaves are falling. Things are releasing. And all the energy goes into the roots to keep the tree strong. And you're having that solid foundation, and letting things release and trusting in your solid foundation. And knowing that love is coming through when you release all the control that you want to feel. The collective is releasing things and stepping out of that fear and control everything. And now everyone is connecting, and it is becoming a bigger picture that you even never knew that could happen. It's all part of the bigger picture, collective. It's all part of the bigger picture. Let's get your last card here. Woo! That one flew out. All right, the last card we have here is, when I introduce joy to a situation, I change the vibrational frequency of what's happening around me. Yeah, and there's a waxing crescent moon as well. Yeah, and look, with this, it's like all the leaves are falling, and now the flowers are coming in the spring. And spring could be very significant for you, where there's like a new chapter, And you're just letting the seasons come and go and trusting. You're being joyful and changing your vibrational frequency because you're releasing and letting go of the stagnant energy that you've been trying to control for too long. There doesn't need to be so much control in this collective. Things are slowly coming in and you need to relax. Take a moment for yourself. I'm hearing moving mountains. It's like moving mountains. And it's not going to be an easy journey, but you need to stop trying to hold on to all these things that no longer serve you anymore. You can't control other people. You can only control yourself. Love will come in when you love yourself. You need to give all that energy to yourself again and not to everyone around you. It's time to really hone in on yourself. Take some time for yourself. Make a little cozy snack for yourself, a little healthy snack, some apples, some fruit. You know, you could even do like a little bit of honey and apples and do like some cinnamon to make like a little like cute little yummy dish. You could even make an apple crisp and then have like a nice hot chai tea or a hot apple cinnamon tea or something. And just take a nice cozy night in, watch a comfort movie, give that love to yourself, put a face mask on, or, you know, have a nice little shower. Confirmation with my text message that just got sent through. But really have some self-care for yourself where you really hone in on yourself and love yourself. And when you love yourself and put yourself first, things start emanating to you and magnetizing to you because you don't need anything and you're not in an energy of lack. You need to be happy with yourself, grateful for yourself, trust the universe, trust the timing. Everything else will come perfect aligning. All right? I am sending you so much love, so much light. If this resonated with you, feel free to leave a comment down below and let me know which pile you had. I am sending you so much light, so much love. Please take time to rest. Please take time to give yourself love. And make at least one day a week, 20 minutes in that day even, of relaxation. You can just watch an episode of your show, have some tea, have a little snack, a healthy snack. Nourish yourself. Because you give this love to others and you want to control and make everything happy, but you need to give that love to yourself first. All right, I am sending you love, light, and rest. I will see you in the next reading in the month of November. I will be doing pick a card readings every Sunday. Sending you light, sending you love, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much. Bye. Hello and welcome pile number 3. So today we are going to be doing some channeled messages from Spirit, what advice we have for you for the next week, what things are coming in for you. And if you chose this pile, this is your crystal. And we're just going to put it right here. All right. So let's see what advice and cards we have from Spirit today. Let's get right into the reading. Spirit, what cards do we have for the collective? Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my goodness. Okay, we got that. We got that. All right, I'm going to just get another 2 cards before I look at them. With pick a card readings, I take a few cards as we go, so it doesn't take as long to edit. Okay, that card and this card and this one. Oh, that one as well. Okay. And this one. Got a few cards here for this pile. Wow, there's a lot of messages coming through. All right, let's get these cards together here. So the first card we have is Details, 43, so that is 7. Details. So with this card, I'm hearing that you have been trying to find a way to a new energy of clarity. You're trying to map out where you're meant to be in your next chapter. I'm just looking at this chinchilla wearing like a magic hat, like a wizard's hat right now. I don't know. Um, it's really cute. It's actually pretty funny. You could have like a little spirit animal that's guiding you. You could have a chinchilla as a pet. And now you're thinking, oh my God, I want to put like a little magic hat on my chinchilla. And they probably won't like that, but it's so cute. So with this energy, I just feel like you have spirit guides looking out for you and showing you clarity. You could be getting a lot of signs recently, like 444 or 777, and that is a confirmation that you are looking for this clarity. There's a lot of details that you're trying to figure out right now and trying to maneuver around. And you're doing a lot of research for some of you. Like some of you could be having a new job where you're trying to get a lot of research and know exactly how to do something or how to get around your new environments or new. For some of you, I'm hearing you may have moved recently and now you're kind of just trying to maneuver the community and see what you like there, see who's around, and who you want to surround yourself with in this new community. And it could be a lot of energy right now. Like you're like, oh, freaking out. Where am I going? What am I doing? What job am I getting now? Because you've changed your whole environment. Your next card we got was coming apart, 4 and 6, which is 10. So a new cycle, exactly. Before you were blind, now you can see. There was a separation from your past life, and I'm seeing here like Polaroids. Even though they're squares, I feel like there was a lot of pictures that you may have gotten rid of recently. You've deleted a lot of pictures, a lot of memories recently that just don't bring you happiness anymore. And you're coming apart from your old life and stepping into your new life. Before you would hide a lot and not want to be seen, and now you want to be seen. And now you're going to shine and you're going to be a new person. You're aligning with your new highest self, and it's going to be a process, but it is very fun. And even though it's a little bit scary, collective, I'm hearing that this is just something that needed to happen. Like before you were so stoic dealing with pain and just like, I can handle all the pain. And now it's like, you don't have to handle pain anymore. You're free from the pain. You're free from the neglect. You're free from the judgment. Others, I am hearing a big message though right now. Others are going to get judged really. Others are going to get karma coming through soon. And with this karma that's coming through for other people that tried to bring you down, they're going to be at a new chapter, but it's a new chapter of everything that you had to go through. This person is going to have to go through the same thing. And it is going to be hardcore for them, collective. Hardcore. A lot of people have done you wrong. And now that you're in your new community, your new chapter, people are going to try to come back. People are really going to try to come back. But you're not going to let them come back this time. All right, collective, and your next card is solitude. Yep, exactly. Yeah, people are going to try to come up, but they don't really realize what's in this lighthouse here, in this solitude house. Like, they can't enter this house. Like, they put a ladder against it. They can't get up to the window. They just don't have access to you anymore. And you're going to have some solitude for yourself, and it's like a fortress away from them. And then these people that cannot get into your fortress are going to be lonely. But they did this to themselves, collective. Like, I'm really hearing they did this to themselves. They put a wall up between you guys. They, kept throwing gasoline on a fire that you didn't even react to. And then they put themselves out in the end. And now you're here in this fortress. They can't even see how big it is inside, but they can't come to this next chapter, and they're going to be left out in the cold, collective. They are going to be left out in the cold, away from you, far away from you. And you know what? Some people might be like, oh, I feel bad. I feel bad that this person, they don't have a lot and I'm leaving them. And blah, 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 and etc., etc. But you know what? They did this to themselves, collective. They did this to themselves, collective. And this new chapter that you're having, like you're in this new chapter already, and all these people are going to try to come back, but they wronged you. And now it's your time to just move on with your life. It's not your problem anymore. There's something with when people try to put you down and be negative and pessimistic and all this stuff when you have nothing. And then when you have things, they're like, oh, can I have help? And oh, I miss you. And oh, we're meant to be. No, it is not meant to be, because if it was meant to be, you would have been there for me on my darkest days, but you were not. So now it is your time to shine. It is your new chapter, and you're not letting these negative Nancy's come with you. And if this person's name is Nancy, 1010 on the timer as I was filming that, get him out of there. Be like, see you, Nancy. You're not classy. Get out of here. I don't know why I have a New York accent, but get out of here. All right, and your next card is 10, rock bottom. Oh my gosh. Confirmation of the 1010 when I was saying, Nancy, get out of here. Okay, so if you look at this like this way, you're falling into a moat, right? And this person that has tried to wrong you, they're hitting rock bottom. And you can barely see it, but like there's like a picture behind this, like bricks being built, and they hit rock bottom and tried to dig their way out, but there's just more bricks put there. They did this to themselves, collective, and you're going to be on this path up above, like able to get out of here. You're like, whoop, I'm out of here. And as you're leaving this rock bottom path and going to your new chapter, they are just coming to the rock bottom. They have wronged you. There's no escape for them right now. They're going to have to go through exactly what you went through. The heartbreak, the financial troubles, the depression, like having to move into a situation that isn't for their best. But they did this to you. I'm hearing someone tried to send you negative spell work, collective, and they are literally gonna hit rock bottom because they sent this to you and you are so protected. You are on a new path. You have dug your way out of here. You have went upside down. You have cocooned, become a butterfly, flew out of this rock bottom. And now that is where they're leaded to, their rock bottom. And they don't even realize they did this, but they did this to themselves. And once they're there, they're going to feel so bad. And I don't feel sympathy for this person, collective. I do not. Because they really tried to hurt you when you were really at your lowest. And then when you started getting out of this rock bottom, they were mad. And they wanted to see you stay there. So they were sending you dark energy. They were sending you dark energy, or, trying to destiny swap. And joke's on them, because you cannot destiny swap with someone, because it's an Uno reverse card from the universe for them. And now they are hitting rock bottom while you and all your manifestations are coming to life and you're succeeding. All your ideas, all your hard work. It is like this coming apart card is taking you away from all these negative people and letting you live your true, authentic life that you're meant to live. Let's get your next card here. We have dry desert. Yeah. This person, and they could be 31 years old. I feel like they could be 31. They could have just turned 31. This person really wanted you to not have anything. Like, they wanted you to have to get water out of a cactus. They wanted you to have nothing. And they walked into this rock bottom, and now they're in this dry desert and they're trying to follow this bird, but they don't have any water left. They have to deal with everything that you dealt with. You went through a breakup. You had to move. You had to be in a toxic environment. You had to work really hard. You had to save money. And now they have to go through all of this and all of this pain because they tried to make that prolonged for you. And they're alone in this desert. It's a dry desert for them. And I'm really feeling like, because there's only one bird here in this picture, because birds are usually confirmation of manifestations, that bird is flown away from them. They don't have it anymore. They don't know how to get access to you. And this energy of separation from this person, and you sent energy back to this person that they were sending to you 100 folds. They're getting it now. Right now in this moment, things are happening for them that are bad because they tried to send you bad energy when you were down. And now you're up. And, you know, started from the bottom, now I'm here. And now they're at the bottom and they have to start from the bottom. And you know what? It's not all bad, because yes, they have to go through the things you went through, but that will teach them character and make them a better person in the long run. Because when someone's trying to bring you down, trying to make, you know, dry out your well of abundance, it happens to them because the universe doesn't play with you because you're protected. Your spirit guides, your ancestors, they're pissed. And they're all standing around you like, you don't have access. And then you move your spirit guides aside and did a return to sender spell. And holy moly, it is working. And we have the next card here is wide open. Wide open spaces. And we have 42, which is 6. All right. And 16 on the clock as I say this. And see, the thing is, like, they're in the desert. They don't know where to go. Well, you're in a wide open space. And there's the green butterfly. Abundance. Abundance in love. Heart chakra alignment. You are going to you are aligning to your highest self, and you're free and you're happy and you've made it to the top of the mountain. Well, they're at the bottom. You're free. You've escaped this separation. Look at this rock split in two. It's like coming apart. You are separated from them. The spell work did not work on you. You returned to sender. And now you are jumping and see, the butterfly came out. You remember I said you're a butterfly and you came out of here. And there you are. Chakra, heart chakra aligned. Getting out of the darkness into the light. And you're jumping out of fear. And you're trusting the universe. You are trusting the universe. Last card we got is Bone Collector. 1. So yeah, there is a new start here. And this bone collector, it's so funny because like the bone collector is usually someone that's like, you know, they want to take from people and all this stuff. But this little person looks so happy because you know what? They tried to take from you, the bone collector. They tried to take from you, but look at you. You're in this protection circle. Rabbits are significant, and you have an evil eye fan of the peacock. And you're like, I'm protected, and I'm in this circle. I'm protected. You can't even get me. You cannot collect my bones because I'm aligned and I'm pure, and it's just a matter of time. I'm hearing 2 to 3 weeks from now that you are getting your abundance. You're getting a manifestation coming in. And they can't stop you. You're protected. It's so funny, collective. Like, you're in your new chapter 1. It's your new chapter, and there's a bird there, and it's coming through. And it's right around the corner. And look, they're in a desert as well. And you know, this person here is like way far away. And this bird is way close to you. See, the bird is far away from them and close to you because you are getting your manifestations. And it's kind of like funny. This bone looks like it's like, like when they get to you, you're going to be gone already and you're already so protected, and they have to go through all these trials and tribulations to get to where they wanted themselves to be. They wanted to be in your position, but you pulled an Uno reverse card, returned to sender, and now you're sitting pretty and You have all this amazing stuff in it, and you are the holder of time. You have divine timing, and they do not. They screwed up. They could have been here with you. They could have been in this wide open space with you. You loved them. You cared about them, but they really wanted to hurt you. And because of this, your ancestors kicked their ass. And now they're like down in the dirt. And you're up in the frickin' sky and at the top of the hill. You made the journey, and now they're at the beginning of the journey. You are here, they are here. And they tried to bone collect you, but oh heck no. Because you're protected. Oh my goodness, collective. Yeah. This person sucks. I'm very glad that you got rid of this person, because honestly, there's definitely some jealousy issues that they had for years, and it is now time for you. And the card on the bottom is protecting treasure. Look at all the, and there's a little bird protecting you. Yeah, confirmation. You are protected, and you are a diamond. And even with all the rain they tried to send you, you're still covered, you're still protected, and you still have your crown. And you're not even like and you are being so humble with this crown too. You're like taking it off at night. You're like, I'm just gonna rest, and like my treasure's right here. And like you're sitting on this treasure and you don't even know it. It's like all you have to do is just like wake up in the morning, and all of a sudden your prosperity is there. And you're protecting your treasure. Be very careful of who you what you share with who, especially if you have mutual friends or acquaintances with this person. Just use your discernment of what you want to share, because you're sitting on your throne. You're sitting on your treasure. You don't even realize, and it is right here. After the rain comes a rainbow, and you are protected from this rain. It is so beautiful. And it is fall. See, in the fall, you're getting an abundance in the fall. There's something here with Uno reverse. They tried to take from you, and now you're getting 100 folds back what they tried to take from you, and they're going to be at rock bottom. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Amazing cards, collective. All right, that is all I have for you today. You made the right decision to remove that person from your life. You Uno reverse them. They tried to destiny swap you, but you cannot steal your destiny, because you are chosen. And it is time to shine. It is time to be divine. And you are not letting anyone steal your time, because it is your time. And this person really wanted to try to take from you. It's so funny. It's funny because it's just pathetic. It's like I don't think this person realized who they were messing with, or who they thought they could be, because they should have just been themselves. Because so many times people are so obsessed with like someone else and what they're doing, when if they just gave that love to themselves and just took their time for themselves, they could have just been authentically them. But instead, they wanted to send you negative energy and waste their time and waste your time. And now it's all coming back to them. The karma is coming, and you do not need to feel sorry. You are right where you're meant to be, and you are divinely protected, collective. All right, I am sending you so much light, so much protection, and wishing you the best on your journey. If you resonated with this, please feel free to leave a comment down below, and I will see you in the next video. I will be posting November pick a card readings every Sunday, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye.